Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Client One. Steve Berge with Seam Strategies. And today's topic are it's connectors. Some of you might know it as networking or external networking. Here at Seam Strategies, we call them connectors. And the primary goal of a connector is to help grow your business. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't need to make phone calls or you don't need to do um, prospecting in different areas, but having an effective networking or connector system can really drive your business. I mean, I can tell you just in my world, I received 5 leads from my connectors in the last week. All of those were ones that I didn't have to make a prospecting call, and it's a great intro into a potential deal. So I'm going to give you 5 different areas where I've seen things successful and take a look at where you're at today with your connectors. So number one, your network, your LinkedIn network. It's very important, I think, to not to spend 40 hours a week on it, but to spend, a good hour a day or 30 minutes a day at just simply sending messages out to people you know, even if you don't need something right then. Just how they're doing and find out how their job's going and what's changed in their world, right? But networking is a two-way street. So if we're always asking for something, right, you've also got to give some things up. Hey, by the way, Bob, I heard this new building is going up, or hey, I heard that this is happening. It might help you get in the door with this organization. You can't always be selfish on that. It's got to be a two-way street. Number two, selecting a connector in an industry that's complementary, but it's not someone who you compete with. So, for example, when I was in telecommunications, I sold T1 circuits. And before we had T1 circuits that went in, typically there was a phone system that went in. That was a step that came before. So someone that's complementary that doesn't compete with us at all. And if you think about if you were just able to get 1 or 2 leads a week out of those individuals, just imagine how fast your business could grow. Number three, a salesperson in a similar territory. So in my connector network, I try to focus in on having someone that's, built in the Midwest. That's where we're located. We travel everywhere, but our primary focus is the Midwest. So I'm looking for other reps in a similar territory that I can connect with and network with, and so are my salespeople. Number four, who goes in before your product or service? So think about it just for a second. Before they decide to choose a widget or whatever it is that you're selling, is there someone that goes in before you in order to lay the foundation? That's an amazing person to network with because they might be in 3 months or a month before you might be, and being able to network with them back and forth would be great. And number five, and I have mixed results on this one, so I think you have to pick a really good one. But any type of networking events that are there, I'm a member of the Sales Enablement Society, which is a great networking. There's a Chamber of Commerce. They're hit and miss. Depends on what your industry is as well. But trade show industry associations that are there, and simply going to trade shows as well. So I call that the kind of the bucket of different trade shows and industries. So go, think about those 5 different areas. Number one, and before we do that, remember it's a two-way street. So number one, keep connected to your network all the time, even if you don't have anything to sell. Find complementary businesses. Look for salespeople in your territory. Find someone that goes in first. And find a trade show association or chamber group to be a member of to trade leads back and forth. The goal is trading information not simply just getting from them. Have a good day. Thank you.